It's October. It's getting colder out. Leaves are starting to turn. Makes me think of Canada because hockey started. I got my all dressed. I got my hockey stick. And of course, I got a beer. We're going to do a video about Canada. Anybody in Canada, please don't be offended. I'm doing my best. I'm Chris. This is Late Night Dead Wax. Welcome back. So this is a fun one for me because I'm a crazy hockey fan and crazy record fan, and a lot of the music that I have, turns out I got quite a good stack from Canada. So you're going to see me doing some wardrobe changes because I really like to show off my jersey collection. So I picked out some jerseys, picked out some records. So let's do this. The first one, Bob and Doug McKenzie, Great White North. This was 1982, prior to the movie Strange Brew. Kind of what got me really interested in making this video. I just thought it'd be a lot of fun. And, I mean, Bob and Doug McKenzie, take off you hoser. Can't have a Canadian list without having Oscar Peterson. Easily one of the best, my favorite jazz piano players. Just absolutely insane, from Canada, and left a humongous mark on jazz in general. And anyway, pick Night Train. Love this record. Another awesome export from the land north of us is arena rock bands, and there were a lot of them. Late 70s, early 80s, I mean, it was practically a takeover. And 1983, Honeymoon Suite. Hit song was New Girl Now. And man, this is a banger. Good stuff. Just straightforward, good, big rock and roll. Sticking in that vein, everybody loves Loverboy. Everybody's working for the weekend. Working class anthem. Great record. Mike Reno's voice just was perfect for this kind of stuff, and I love this record, and I think I have most of their records, so I don't think I need to tell anybody about Loverboy. And another arena rock band, April Wine. This is The Nature of the Beast. They formed in the late 60s, and man, they're still going today. They're still out there doing their thing, and I kind of peaked in 1981 with Just Between You and Me. Kind of a power balladed, but man, April Wine, they got some bangers, good stuff. And another band that had kind of limited success here in the U.S. Along the same lines as the last few I just showed was Triumph. This is Never Surrender. This actually peaked at 23 on the U.S. charts. Little bit heavier. I think it's a great album. This is my only Triumph album so far. I am definitely going to be digging way into their catalog. This is great stuff. And Never Surrender, Triumph from Canada. Another Canadian artist that I really kind of dig, Red Rider, Lunatic Fringe. This is the only record I have from them, and it has that on it. If that was all they ever did, it would be worth it. That's a great song. Yeah, so Red Rider. That's all I know about them. I picked this up at a record show because it had Lunatic Fringe on it. It's a great record. And they're from Canada. Next, we got the Guess Who. I don't think I need to tell you about them. Obviously, one of their biggest hits, American Woman. Funny story, though. It wasn't meant to be a complimentary song about American women. But it kind of, like we kind of do down here, we kind of took it and ran with it. But so now it's kind of a anthem, which is pretty awesome because it is a great song. I am definitely due for a new version of this because mine is trashed, but still good stuff. Still from Canada. Obviously, a list about Canadian artists would never be complete without Rush. I'm not a huge Rush fan. I think they're good. I'm not one of those people that are crazy, but I do have the self-titled box set. Actually almost stole it. It was such a good deal I got on this. But this was the only one I really wanted. I might venture out a little bit more into Rush, but like I said, not a huge fan. But can't talk about Canada without talking about Rush, right? So here we are. We're down to my last one. And just so happens I grabbed the right amount of jersey. I just ripped a pile out of my closet. Turns out it worked out. And I'm ending with my favorite Canadian artist, Bryan Adams. We had Bruce Springsteen and John Mellencamp, Canada. You have Bryan Adams. That's pretty good. That's really good. Obviously, Reckless was one of his best and one of my favorites. It's actually it was a big album from my childhood. Really dig this record, and he's still at it. He's still putting out music. In fact, I just watched a YouTube video about him, or that he put out 2 weeks ago. That was man, it's heavy. It's really good stuff, and don't sleep on Bryan Adams. He's still at it. So that's all the records I got. So that's it. It's a pretty good stack of records, right? This was fun. This was a lot of fun. I'm a hockey guy that loves music, so this was a lot of fun to put together. You know, weather's changing. Time to listen to some more records inside when you're not watching hockey, and that's all I got. So I'll see you next time. Working for the Weekend is just an anthem. It's a fist in your hair. I'm gonna save that one. Don't say banger again.